Hello there, welcome back. I am the Abyssal Drink here for episode 4 of Into the Abyss Disco Elysium. I have just decided to start calling it Into the Abyss. I think it just makes all the perfect sense. So, I don't have the slightest, faintest clue as to what the hell happened last time. So, I'm going to go look through my things. Let's see. Ooh, I have one skill point that I have yet to do. I should probably put this into endurance so that I can actually go and inspect the body. Or at least attempt to. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Sure, yeah. Let's level this up. That's going to unlock the dead body. And let's see some other things. We have 3 new ones, technically. Read the watermarks, probably on our clipboard. Who put the clothes in the trash? Probably gonna go ask Gart and maybe Kuno. And inspect the body. Well, let's go actually do the primary mission and inspect the body. Hut 2? I'm still not fully sold on how I do this man's voice. But gotta give it a try. At some point. I'll get it eventually. Okay. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Let me move my mic. Emitting it is all it does now. 72% chance with my shit compress and 2 endurance. Also, if you've probably noticed, I have 2 HP now rather than 1. Endurance increases your health and volition increases your morale. If you have some damage though, it'll also affect your check. So if I had 1 HP instead of my 2, I would have less of a chance to obtain this check, but I don't, so let's give it a whirl. Yes, we did it. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
This delicate machine ready for picking. Instinctively, you crack your fingers.
Do they always smell like that? They do after 7 days, yes. We're deep in decomposition here. Okay, let's step closer. The man before you is naked, before a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch and above appears industrial in strength. Let's just go down the list. Inspect the boots. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Okay.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor. Indeed. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. What kind of armor is this exactly? Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Where? Under the heel. Fairweather. He turns the boot slightly. Fairweather model T500/VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel? This is advanced stuff. Okay. I should be able to go through all of these. What happened to the rest of it? The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. He nods towards Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously. This is one thing he might actually know. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor. Or understood? Nah, we understood. The Sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. The material looks out of place here. It is. It's expensive. Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation of the ceramic with his index finger. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. How much are we talking about? For a full set? About 4 years of wages. Yes, money or... Nah. That's a lot, I take it. It's hard to get the gruff in the back of the voice. I think it kind of burned away since last time I did this. As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot. How could this man afford such expensive hardware? That's for us to find out. He checks his notes. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions. What? These look pretty offensive. These look, Damn. These look pretty advanced for a security guard. No, that's not his voice either. Ugh. I feel like this man has gruff in his voice. But mine won't let me have it. I can get here. What would a man drinking for ages sound like? Pained. Feeling like all is done and lost. Feeling like the world is against him. This I must know. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what the guard can afford. Let's knock on the boot. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile. It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. He points to the boots. See? Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them all together.
Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Sure, why not? Let's pull off the boot.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Oh, well, I mean... Oh, okay. I guess. Well, the Sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. Let's back off and look at the corpse. Cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue. Inspect the belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. What kind of rope is this? I must get it right. I must do it correctly. Otherwise, nothing makes sense anymore. Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Obviously. Like in a circus, for transporting black-spotted giraffes? He considers it. No. More like in a harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there? Are we assuming it? The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Yeah. No, they might have forgotten to brief me. My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing. Okay. He blinks. You should ask me for one the first moment we get. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. He rises to inspect the news. See these lines? This is where the wires ran. I see rabbits far more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I assumed. How did they even get him up there? A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. He points to the buckle, tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? Point to the one at the side of the tree. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. Makes a pulling motion. Back off and look at the corpse. Cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. Let's inspect the tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. Oof. Macaroni. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a natural pattern?
Is this a national pattern? Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
I agree. A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera?
What's that?
Now, what is it? A Tiger Sunshine Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. I have only two ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then...
It's so bright, and he's so fat.
a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see the streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out. On it, a color perfect copy of the dead man's tattoo chest, in case we need it. The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cool wind.
Cool machine. What do we need this photo for?
What do we need it for? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later, without the corpse smell.
Yes. Sure, just don't lose it. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms. Let's look him in the eye. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world. protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
These eyes used to be blue, baby blue.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed, remains an unrecognizable mess.
His eyes, they used to be blue.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. He scribbles in his notebook. Light brown hair, blue eyes.
Occidental?
I mean, wait. Island Empire. Ooh. Tell me.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I am gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past, way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I am a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
There's nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were alive?
A killer, a motherfucker, and a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Kobo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black, frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Yeah, man, don't be crazy. Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those. Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoni. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
No, I'm good. Yeah, give me questions. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Of course. Coming right up, Copperoni Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do shrug myself as a Rooney. Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse. Could I really be Harry?
I mean, yeah, we have been getting called Harry a lot by the voices in our head, but I don't feel like it's Harry. And if it is, I refuse.
Good for you.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copper. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have. Because he told me to. Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable. Unforeseen. Miraculous. I have nothing else to do. This case. That's it.
Aim all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. You let the world drag it all away from you. And what is left, you pissed away. And here we are.
I hate you. You stink. And you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A deep-sea creature. A baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone.
Obviously a baby.
You sure wriggled out of that one, Coppolini.
Enough!
You can come back and look into this face anytime you want. Humor yourself with my harlequin features. Ask me your little questions. Freshen your memory. Create associations. Remind yourself of your morality. Copolopo.
Squint and take a step back. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violet mess of green and pink. Observe. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue, his fatted hands, thighs, and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Squinting, Kim. Why am I doing this?
How should I know why you're squinting, officer?
Squint harder.
His face and hands are pink. Those two. The rest is, greenish.
Or stop squinting.
I don't know either. Maybe I should just stop.
No, let's continue to squint. Squint! Oh, he snorts. You're trying to assess lividity. Relax your eyes. The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot. So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. And I don't know what to think. What do you think? Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? Well, I think he's dead.
I agree. Totally dead.
Totally. This buster's not coming back. Deadity dead. What is dead anyway?
Totally. Absolutely.
I don't know what to think.
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
He points to his fatted chin.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone.
I don't know. This is it definitely seems like a lynching. But this line, it's so odd to just be here. Let's follow it.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt.
We'll have to get him down first. Something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purred liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop. The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck is he saying? It's talking about shit.
We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right, I'm a fuck it.
No. Maybe he went to the toilet. We're not going. Let's not get into a. We already missed the punch onto the little shit. Let's not dig our grave any deeper.
Maybe. He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long.
Oh, he doesn't really want to dwell on it too long.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot. He means you fucked him up good, Kuno, the girl yells. Fucked him up all brutal like.
Let's back up and catch our breath. But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air in your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So, how do we get him down?
He stops to think, then checks his notes. Are you sure we've finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
No, I'm pretty sure we've been fine.
We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down?
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters. but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's a question of cutting it.
Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbour. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else?
He pauses.
You mean, like, the police?
Yes, exactly. Call the police. You have a point there. I mean someone who's below detective. Oh yeah, let's call the police. They would definitely be able to help us here.
Someone already did. You know who came? We did. Because we have made bad life decisions. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a groaning sanitary concern here.
Groaning. Growing. Fuck.
We need to get him down. Fast.
Saw the branch?
Climb up there and saw the branch.
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down off trees.
How about let's not do it?
We're not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already been accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
How about we shoot the motherfucker?
Yeah!
The enthusiasm is unrestrained.
Bang bang time, pigs! Shoot his head off!
Lieutenant remains unaffected. How?
I don't know. Just, shoot up there, maybe. Just shoot the bell. The bullet will break it.
Just shoot it somewhere.
Yes.
He corrects his glasses.
The buckle where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit. They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It's as bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try.
I'm not saying nothing.
I don't know. Maybe it's better not to.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot! Yeah, take the shot! Kuno wants some of that shit!
Silence.
With his elbows sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Securing it in place.
He then steps back and assumes the follow stess position. Follow stess.
Fuck it.
Taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down.
Shoot it down.
He's gonna fucking
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself, "God damn it."
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. Shoulders raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mukukba, asshole! Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
God damn it, get your shit together. Try again, maybe? What now?
Don't console him. Empathy said not to.
No, we're lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
Looks around at the windows overlapping the yard.
overlooking the yard. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
God damn it! Get your shit together!
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely as we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's as bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks? He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it. The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun? This is the sortiest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poker. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight first. The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your finger fits right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
You've held this, a P9 armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Point the gun at the belt. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your fucking mouth? At least you won't miss.
No. It's challenging. It's at 58%. Maybe if we close our left eye first. Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking Fagari?
58% chance.
Let's do it!
Shit. Whoops. That happened.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water. Ooh, that hurt my morale.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulka! Ask for another shot. You'll get it. With the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window, surely.
Can you reload it, please? I need another shot. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing. I don't want to do this anymore. This is boring.
Or just start crying. You're sensitive. Give me another shot. The cadaver is already compromised bad enough. We don't have to make it worse.
It came out wrong. You made it sound like you're some sort of roulette addict looking for a fix. Ask again. More control this time.
Please, Kim.
There is silence.
Fitzpa wants to fuck up again. Bad.
Mulka, what is that? What the hell are those? What the hell kind of words are those?
It's the song of my people, asshole.
Don't provoke her. Lieutenant takes his sidearm from you, then holsters it.
Shot him in the chest.
The creature is still in disbelief.
What a fucking idiot!
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have like fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. He displays his little fingers. They're pink.
Kuno can shit that shit down for you.
No, Kuno. I can't shoot him down. No one will. Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. That's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun, kid.
Yeah, I'm not giving the kid a gun.
That's preposterous,
She whines mockingly.
What are you, a fucking Earl?
We still need to get him down somehow. His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. He sighs, by asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But won't it be dangerous? How do we get inside the harbor? Let's get to it then.
Yeah, won't it be dangerous? To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everett Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly, we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
Who's Everett Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. We don't want to owe him much.
Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
How do we get inside?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found. Where your cloak is. It looked doable.
Let's get to it then.
And we have a thought complete. Hobo Cop. Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures, but who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar, the Ode, Lassamore, to the pier or the sewers, to Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, and then fight the Armacon beast that lurks at the bottommost sepulchres. Oh jeez. The secrets of the city are all yours at last. So, it reveals extra special collector's edition Tare bottles on the map. More money from selling Tare, and learning cap for Shivers is raised to 6. Okay. So, I talked to a dead body. That was weird. And I then shot it in the stomach. I am not a good cop. So I think we're gonna go back to Galt real quick. Talk to him about the trash, and give him back his garbage key. Don't forget to click the orbs around your head. They have surprises. Huh?
But I think I'm gonna getting it down now. The voice. It's a bit harsh to do, and it's still a little bit Scottish, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, the kitchen's open. Let's go. Hello, who's in here?
Bubble? The dishes are drying. The smell of chemicals and pine trees. Here's a thing. Money! An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Hello, cook. Gorasi Quebec. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorasi and Quebec. It must be his name. Gorasi Quebec. Sounds representative.
Ah, Grossi. I have some questions to ask. Mr. Quebec, I'm here on official police business. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
Well, let's be friendly. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing oxen in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine.
You got some impressive pots, mate. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. Well, here's a door. You see a heavy steel door with prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Let's touch it. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel is door flush with its frame on every side.
Old cobalt paint. Rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Try to push on the door. The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
That was... What the fuck was that? You do? The lieutenant regards you with patient skepticism.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The winch outside in the backyard.
Remember? No? Your fingers do.
There is a winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator. I am drawn to its cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. You're right, it's not important. Let's go.
No, there was a winch outside.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation?
Yes! A mini side investigation! No, the door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
Now, this is a mega investigation.
Hardly. He looks at the door, then you. Anyway, Gart is the person to be asking about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay, let's go talk to Gart.
He arches an eyebrow.
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
We just found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
Completely. He grimaces. I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Could someone on your staff have done this?
Sylvie had the key before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with a crime scene. And trash container? The trash collection service? CS Municipal? I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though. The elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Turns to the man. Thank you anyway.
Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. A thing I need to talk about.
He rolls his eyes. What thing?
I saw a sign that said mess hall is reserved for the Union. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Yeah, let's ask about this.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. He tosses his head in disdain. They come here in the evenings, dumb and unruly types, think they're big shit, but they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him, so he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate!
It's a shame you've got to suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really, facilitating the offering of services to paying customers. And he runs out of steam. It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you. Lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. We shall find out who this loud faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. He looks towards the booth. Men are hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
The blue door?
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. He shrugs.
Do you even know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the Frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust. He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there.
No. We egg him on this. Fine, okay. A little, he shrugs. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Well, what?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Yeah, you're right. Well, okay. There's a door now that we want to get behind. Guard doesn't know anything about it, and he definitely doesn't know about the clothes. Neither does Sylvie, so... Ah, there's a man here. I can't really do anything with him. Let's just go outside then.
Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers.
I am a police officer. Okay. So, I think... Let's go... to the, warehouse. Through the secret passageway. Hopefully. Da-da-da-da-da. We climb the ladder. Heave ho! Police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore.
Yeah, we'll explore. We'll explore later. Right now, I'm gonna go try and see if I can get my cloak back.
I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but there's this... Oh! I didn't know that was an actual thing. I thought it was like just some weird fragment. Fragment. Okay. Huh, I never knew. Well, how about that? So, it's a 58% chance, but... Here's the thing. Ooh, interact. Ah, yes. It doesn't have the bullet hole, but... we don't need to talk about that. So right now, we have a -2 to our savoir-faire, and that's from our pants and from our shoes. So, in order to improve the chances of making this jump, I'm going to take off my shoes and my pants in the middle of winter while it's snowing, because this is going to help me improve my jump to 83%. Oh, I fucking love this game. Oh, it's so fucking wonderful. Yes, let's jump over the ledge. And we did it. I have no... Whee!
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you.
sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes. Let your senses take in the world around you. Ah, I healed my morale.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Without shoes.
He's so on the money, Breton! Just imagine yourself dual-wielding a bottle and a flaming cigarette whilst airborne!
Continue the voyage through the salty air.
Woof! As the concrete welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it, the lieutenant exclaims. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Okay, and I have my jacket. Come here, jacket. Nice. I wonder if we can leave. After all, we snuck in, so... That's some shit on my thing. Ooh, bubbles. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Okay. Let's see. Every worker equals member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. What is that supposed to mean? This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Okay. Standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Really? This doesn't look unlocked. It was a weird color, so like, On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what's in, he thinks. Open the drawer. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Browse through the folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world. From Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Coron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? Oh, whoops. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. I have a 72% chance. Let's try to go through it. Whatever is hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everott's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everott's plant, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everott.
Everett Clare, probably. The head of the Debarde Union. He inspects a note. One of his days must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. Can we look at it again? Yeah, nothing new. Close the drawer. We are not an accountant. We suck at accounting. Let's see what's in here. Oh, here's the thing. Nice. Another postcard. Ooh, some magnesium. Ooh, some neat office shades. Let's also see. Let's see. We have a patrol cloak, which gives shivers and a spirit de corps.
A police cloak made from heavy tarpaulin. It would be high wind and waterproof if there weren't 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface. The signature white rectangle of the Elysium covers the garment's back. Ah, yes. The cloak. And some neat office shades. These were stuffed away in the dock workers' union office. They're perfect for scribbling down paperwork when the sun tries to get in your eyes. Good for staring down suspects, too. Eye of the Reckoner. And a bit dry. Oh, that sucks. What are these? Taking back the streets. Know thy neighborhood. Let's put our pants and shoes back on as well. Postcard. This laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. Okay. And I have a level up. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to put it in as of now, so just kinda leave it for what it is. Hey, let's touch the... no, go touch the bubble. Touch the bubble. This door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Ah, shit. That sucks. Ooh, what is this? Oh, money. No. I refuse. Need to do things? Go sneak out. Be an asshole. That's what we do here. That's what we all do. Before I get too deep into the dock workers' whereabouts, I'm gonna have to call this episode here. So, what do we manage to do? Well, we managed to talk to a dead man, shoot him in the body, find something at the whirling, and retrieve our cloak and a nice pair of shades. What? Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in next episode. Goodbye.